What's going on, everybody? So we've got the brand new card in this game. We've got the Suspicious Bush. Pretty interesting name for the card. I don't know what to even think about it, but so far I've played a few games with it. Got it maxed out on my main account for free because I had enough wild cards, luckily, and then I just grinded the Book of Books from the the store. You can get one from the store. And yeah, so I'm just going to go for the goblins like this. I'm playing this really quick cycle bait deck, mainly because I don't really know what this deck's going to be good in, but, it's a goblin, so it's got to fit in a bait deck, right? That's just kind of how it is. Also, I don't know about you guys, but bro, I'm done with the goblins. Let's stop the goblin party, dude. It's been a long enough party. I'm tired of the goblins every single season, but I'm just going to go for the goblins on top of this. Basically, I'm just going to be testing out this card, seeing how good it is. The fact that it literally doesn't pull to anything is kind of nice, but also could be very, very toxic. I did also realize that the goblins survive a log when you do place it on top of it. So that could be very stressful and annoying in certain situations. I have a bad feeling that recruits spam decks are going to be a little bit even better with this Suspicious Bush card, but I guess we'll find out. So I'm just going to go Valk in front of this. Pretty much this deck is I don't even know, 2.5 cycle, and I'm basically just throwing as many Suspicious Bushes as I can. But yeah, what do you guys think about the card? I think it's kind of interesting, and I will say, this might be the first card in a while. I guess it's because it's not an evolution, but this might be the first card in a while that hasn't just been extremely broken. It's good, though. It actually is a good card. You can definitely use it in some decks. It forces out definitely a lot more elixir sometimes than you want to spend. Also, you can make people's hands very awkward by forcing out their spells and then spamming another bait card. So, yay, another bait meta, guys. Let's go. I'm so hyped. But I think Goblin Drill decks are going to be very good against this specific card because you're going to have plenty of counters. So, pretty much, they're just making the Goblin Drill even better by adding this card, in my opinion, because there's going to be a lot more recruits, and the Drill Demolisher decks counter recruits pretty hard, so that's what I think the meta is going to shape into. But I don't know, I'm pretty excited to play this card because it's fun. It's a new thing in the game. You're always going to have fun playing a new thing, even though if it's super broken, it's not as fun in my opinion because it's just everyone's going to be using it the whole time. This is a card where you're only going to face it every couple games, and you're not going to have to worry about it. Oh my gosh, I'm cooked. I was yapping too hard and didn't play any defense. Okay, we'll go for the Valkyrie like this, and then I can just go for the goblins around the wizard, and that's going to kill that. Not bad. I think the key to this specific deck right here, kind of like most bait decks, is dual lane pressure. At this point, you kind of can't really get stuck going into one lane. You've got to be pressuring both sides. So I'm just going to let that die out and go for my Valkyrie on top of this wizard. That bandit does not get a hit, luckily for me. Wizard's going to shoot that away. I can't wait for the balance changes as well. There's going to be so many cards that need balance, and I hope they do a whole bunch of them as well, balance the wizard, the void. I mean, they're already going to do the ice wizard, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Okay, that was the worst time. Wait, the bush on the left side. Okay, no damage, unfortunately, but it does force out a bandit from him. I'm going to go for another bush on the left side. You can literally play it at any time and don't have to worry as long as you're not playing it into a spell. I'm just going to go for the wall breakers and then pressure this other lane. He can't defend that, surely not. He has to defend the bush, or it's going to take half of his tower. Wait, bush on tower, barrel on tower, princess on tower. Wow. I mean, GG's. It actually creates a ton of pressure, and especially when you're up elixir, you can just continuously spam over and over. One thing that I just thought about right now is I think Ice Wiz will be a good counter to it. I'm actually not sure. Doesn't Ice Wiz drop in and do enough damage to make the bush spawn into the goblins with this little thing? I don't know what to call it. Am I right about that, or am I tripping? I'm actually not sure now. I kind of need to test it out, but I'm just going to go for the princess in the back. Going to let those guards do their thing. I probably could have played something on it, but it's fine. Doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to princess. Looks like we are probably going up against either E-Giants or maybe Giant Graveyard or something with the bowler. But I think Valkyrie behind's good here. Evo Valk is actually very, very good. I saw it's potentially going to get nerfed, which I don't think it needs a nerf. I think that Valk's a decently balanced evolution compared to the others, but I think that it's probably going to get a slight nerf. Unfortunately, that Dark Goblin is going to die. The wall breakers, though, ooh, that is why you don't play Dagger Duchess right there. I can literally play my bush into a Valkyrie. I know that seems so weird. It's really hard to get used to this card because it's just so weird compared to everything else. Even the Royal Ghost, it has the same invisibility effect, right? But it hits everything. It smacks things on the ground, so this card just literally bypassing everything on the map. It's just so weird for me, and I haven't gotten used to it yet. It's going to take a couple of just days playing with the card to get used to it, but I'm having a lot of fun, to be honest, with the Suspicious Bush so far. I think it is definitely the weirdest, maybe who named this card, bro? Genuine question. But I'm just going to go, okay, Tornado unfortunately does clip. They don't get one tap by a wizard? Oh my... Wait, that's not real. Holy cow, they don't get one shot by a wizard. Okay, barrel on tower. He missed the boulder lineup as well. They don't die to a wizard shot. That's actually insanity how much HP they have for 2 elixir. I think that's, I don't know, does it need a nerf? I don't think it needs a nerf. Personally, maybe it's just going to cause a bunch of havoc in the meta and kind of be a fun, balanced card. I think this card will fit perfectly in the meta, but we'll see. I'm going to go Valkyrie, Evo behind this, and then Bush the other lane. It's always nice to have a Bush down to pressure the other side. I'm just going to go for the Ice Spear like this, wall breakers, and then I'm going to go for the Evo barrel in the front. No, okay, that's actually good because the Valkyrie's going to walk, and I should take the left-hand tower. Yeah, Wizard's going to come down. This deck's so good right here just because you can constantly pressure and never really have to defend. The key to it is not allowing your opponent to build up these massive pushes and trying to just like pick them apart before they cross the bridge. Like right here, I'm just going to Valkyrie, then go Goblins down low. He's going to freeze this 100%, so I'm going to go Princess early, and that should pretty much defend. Okay, he's going to get some good damage, but I've got double Princess and another Bush coming down on this right-hand side. Let's go. Evo Valk's going to cook me though. I'm just going to go for the Dark Goblin like this. But yeah, another easy win. I mean, this deck is going to cause a ton of trouble. Even if you're going up against decent counters for the deck, you still have so much pressure that you can outplay by just spamming. And even on ladder, before the Bush has been released, these bait decks, you can literally just spam a billion cards and still beat matchups that aren't supposed to be good. But yeah, that's just my experience so far. He's going to freeze with 1 Larry left. You know, that 1 Larry might have taken about 2 more hits on my tower, but yeah, another easy win there. This deck's insane. Okay, another person using Dagger Duchess. I think people are starting to use Dagger Duchess just because it kills the Suspicious Bush a little quicker than the Princess Tower. I'm guessing that's the reasoning because I wouldn't see any other reason to use the Dagger Duchess, or maybe they just still prefer it. Another Bowler. Okay, there's a lot of people building decks that don't want to lose to bait against because probably there's just been a ton of recruits, and I played a couple ladder games today, and the first 3 games I played were all recruits, so that's just kind of what I'm expecting the meta to be, is just bait and drill over and over and over. I'm not sure if I'm too excited about that, but Suspicious Bush on this left-hand lane is going to be decent. He might get 1 rock on my tower. No, he doesn't actually. E-Drag's interesting. I don't know. He's probably got, oh, he's definitely got Golem, right? Or maybe it's Lumberloon Freeze with the E-Drag, right? That could make sense. He does have Tornado. I don't know. I'm still not sure which one of those 2 it is. No, it's definitely Lumberloon if he's got the Bowler, right? Because Bowler isn't really used in Golem decks. I'm just going to go Wall Breakers like this because he's got the Duchess and it's already out of ammo. Bowler's not going to kill those Wall Breakers, by the way. I think both connect, maybe? Please? Wait, was that both or just one? Wait, I actually have no idea if that was both or just one, but I'll take it either way. I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Ice Spear like this, pull the Bowler in, and then go for my Bush at the bridge again. It's so nice just to constantly be able to play this, and it's a lot different than Wall Breakers because, you've got that quick pressure with the Wall Breakers, and then you've got the Bush, which is just going to be slow and annoying, and they still have to respond to it or take like 500-600 damage. Like right there, he has to burn a 4 elixir Lumberjack on a 2 elixir card, which is just super annoying. I'm just going to go Dark Goblin, then Goblins to kites everything in. He does go for the Tornado. That's fine. I'm actually going to do something pretty aggressive. I mean, shocker, I'm playing 2.5 log bait. I'm doing something aggressive, but just going to go Valkyrie Irving the bridge. He is going to E-Drag, but one of those Wall Breakers will definitely connect, if not both. Dang, only just 1, but we still get some good damage from that, and then also the Valkyrie is doing a decent job, so he might go for a Balloon right here. I need to make sure I'm ready for it. If he does, yeah, there's the Balloon. I'm going to go Goblins and then Dark Goblin early. We know he's going to freeze, so I'm going to go Bush in this left lane, then get back to another Princess to start DPSing down this Balloon. Okay, that Evo Knight needs to die. Nice. He's going to get 1 shot on my tower, not the end of the world, and then I can pressure. No way, that got a 2nd shot. No, I'm getting scammed, guys. I'm getting scammed. It's fine, though, because Princess on tower on this right-hand side. I can go for yet another Bush. He has to defend that left-hand side. Dude, we're cooking him. He could definitely take my tower with just a Balloon Freeze, but I need to start pressuring at both sides. Yeah, he's going to take my tower. Shoot, I should have played that Dark Goblin at the bridge, but he's going to freeze, so Wall Breakers. Nice, easy prediction right there. The Bush plus Wall Breakers is definitely going to take tower. Dude, this combination is actually gross. I'm not even kidding. This card is causing a ton of problems for people, and it's just at the beginning. I can't even imagine once people in general figure out how to play this card and the best decks to play it in, this card actually might be a problem, especially for 2 elixir. The amount of pressure you get and like the 700-800 damage you get for free if they don't defend it is going to cause so many issues in against opponents. I'm probably going to be doing a video pretty soon asking you guys for what decks you'd like me to see me use with the Suspicious Bush, and then I'll just try out like 7 or 8 different decks from you guys, because I do want to see what you guys think about this card and what you think it's good with. Obviously, we've got Log Bait, we've got Recruits, but other than that, I want to see if it fits in anything else. That's kind of my thought process. So I'm just going to go for the Goblins in the back. Looks like this guy probably has Royal Giants, or yeah, probably RG if he's got the Mega Minion and the Monk and the Bomber. He did pop the ability, but it didn't even matter. My favorite card, or my favorite thing about this card in general is just that it's super, super annoying. Like, I know that sounds contradicting, like it's definitely going to be annoying for me to face too, but just think about how many times you don't want to you want to just ignore a 2 elixir card, or how many times you're up 2 elixir in a game, and you can just set up a bush, and it literally will just, even though I'm not up elixir here, I'm just going to bush the bridge, and he has to play a void. That's 3 elixir, and that's his best way to take out any of my ranged units. So instantly, I'm feeling good right now, and I can just keep spamming. I think bait's going to take over the meta, bro. I'm convinced it's going to take over the meta, because this is too good of a card to not to be in the meta for sure. I'm going to go for the barrel on tower, and I'm trying to think, what was the last card that was used that has not been good? Like, I mean, not used, released that has not been good. I actually can't think of anything. It's been a long time since they've released cards, but maybe, what was not good when they released it? The monk was pretty good. I mean, there's some evolutions that haven't been amazing, but I don't know. I guess you guys could let me know. I really don't know what card hasn't been good. They've been releasing so many cards that have just been broken. This is actually the best balanced one they've released in a while, so I'm pretty happy. I will say W Supercell for this card, mainly because it's not game breaking, and it's actually pretty fun in my opinion. I know some of you probably hate this card already for how much trouble it's probably causing, but I think it's a fun card. You know, it's definitely better for the game than something like the Void or most of the evolutions that have been added. So, you know, I'm happy. I have nothing to say like in a bad way about this card. I'm pretty excited to see how it fits into this meta, and I'm just going to go for the Goblin Barrel evolution like this. He has to defend the bush and the barrel. Oh my gosh. Bush Barrel Wallbreaker combo is actually disgusting. Also the Princess at the bridge, as well as the Dark Goblin to snipe everything. This deck is good, bro. Like, this deck is genuinely good. It might be one of the better ones. I'm going to go for the Valkyrie. Actually, no, that's a good tornado by him. I can just go for my Valkyrie Irving up high. It's going to kill the Bomber and the Monk, and then 20 seconds left. We're chilling. Just going to go for another barrel, another Princess to bridge, and then might as well hit him with the Wallbreaker in the pocket. Yeah, this game's over, guys. Might as well Suspicious Bush as well, just because why not? It's so funny. Like, I don't know. Man, I think we're going to be in for a bait meta. Ever since the Duchess got nerfed, it's been just dominated by baits. And I think that bait's going to continue to dominate with this new card. It's crazy how fast you can get back to a bush. Like, every 30 seconds, maybe even less than that, every 15 to 20 seconds, I've just got another bush, and I'm playing it at the river. Okay, I need one more win for this 12-win grand challenge. Hopefully I can get this first try. I'm not lying when I say this deck is different, bro. I don't even know. I'm excited to try out a whole bunch of archetypes, but I think Quick Cycle Bait is going to be the best with this card because just how much pressure it has. Right here, I don't even need a building in this deck. Because we've got Valkyrie, bro. Valkyrie's so incredibly underrated at splashing things and also just like controlling the river, and having so many bait cards, and I'm not even kidding, there's no way someone's going to be able to log my goblins, right? Because look at how many different things I have. Can I protect this actually, please? Ice Spirit, get down. No, I messed it up. No, it's going to die. Rip, bro. I sold that interaction. My bad. But anyways, like I said, there's just nothing that people can do when you have this many bait cards. They have to, like, the only way you can win is getting a massive push. And with this much pressure, I mean, obviously Expo is going to have a good matchup against a deck like this because you don't cross the bridge, right? But with this much pressure, it's going to be really hard for any type of beatdown deck besides maybe Lava Hound with the Valkyrie to get any type of pressure going and also be defending their tower. So it's just going to be an interesting card to, like, make the meta shake up a little bit and just kind of change how people have to play, and especially with a card like this, you're gonna have to respond to it pretty much no matter what, unless you want to take, it's basically wall breakers damage if you don't defend it. So it's just crazy. So it's basically just sacking wall breakers every time it gets to your tower if you don't place anything. So hopefully he doesn't place anything. Okay, he did place the Demolisher. I can just go Dark Gob and then Ice Spirit up high. That Demolisher is gonna burn out in time, and then my Dark Gob should survive here. Nice, that's really good. Wow, that actually got to my tower. Whoa, I did not expect that to get there, I'll be honest. I'm just going to go barrel like this, go for a Princess down low, and then we'll keep the pressure on with another bush in the opposite lane. The pressure is just unbelievable. I'm going to go wall breakers. Actually, no, let me chill. I'm going to go wall breakers and then goblins like this to protect my princess. He goes for the arrows, but look what I have up next. Evo Barrel on 0. He's cooked. Look at the, whatever that's called. What's it called? The bush. I couldn't think of the name for a second there. I'm just going to keep bushing the bridge every time I have it because there's genuinely no reason not to. Wall breakers to pressure. I can just go princess down low. And then, do I need the goblins? I'm just going to let that dark prince connect on my tower. He has recruits? What in the world? That's fine. I can just go for the dark goblin down low like this and then barrel his tower while he's trying to spam me. Yep, I had a feeling he's probably going to take my tower. But if I just defend this left-hand side and then go for the Valkyrie late on top of this goblin giant, I should be fine. He also has to respond to the bush. So it's just an infinite way to... It's a perfect way to get pressure while you're defending as well, because they have to place a spell or like E-Wizard, Ice, I mean, something that's going to splash immediately on top of it. So I need to be careful here in case he does go for the Goblin Giant in the middle. I've got my Evo Valk though, not the recruits he was looking for, because this Evo Valk is going to shred those. Dark Goblin way too broken. Oh my gosh, this is so good. He's got, like, you guys can see, he's got arrows. He's got decent responses for the bait cards, but there's just nothing he can do when I have this many. So I'm just going to go for the Dark Goblin, I think, like this again. And then he's going to go Goblin Giant to pocket 1000%. I'm going to go for my Valkyrie like this. I have my goblins ready for his Goblin Giant if he goes in the middle. I feel like I've said Goblin at least 1 million times in this video alone. I'm just going to Princess to back. No need to get too aggressive. Since I don't have a spell, we do have to be careful finishing off this game. So I'm just going to go Dark Goblin like this once again. He goes for the Goblin Giant to pocket. Valkyrie is going to get down in time. Good arrows by him, but it's still fine because I can just go for a sus bush the bridge. And then I can just go for the Evo Barrel, and I think he's dead because how does he respond without his arrows? He's done. There's no way he can defend both of those because the sus bush is going to get on tower if that barrel doesn't. And once again, we get another 12 win, bro. This is too easy. This card is actually a lot of fun. I want to hear everyone's opinions on it down below, so make sure you let me know. I'm going to open the chest and see if we get anything decent. Okay, that might have been the worst chest ever, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know your thoughts on the suspicious bush. Peace.